would not know this. So now I'm recording. Am I recording?
Yeah, I just got a notification that you were.
So yeah, let's behave ourselves because we're recording. We're going to be very respectful from this point on. So welcome to SketchUp class. We'll be using version 17 of this program. Version 17 is still very powerful, even though it's 4 years old. It has not changed much. The program is stronger, but the principles apply. So if you have a Mac, you will click this link and download it. If you have a PC, you click this link and download it. When I click the link, do we have mostly PCs in this class? Any Mac users?
I have a laptop specifically. Well, not a Mac laptop. I just mean a laptop in general. I'm actually going to be upgrading my system sometime next year.
But I think it should work either way. So if you have a PC, click this link. When you click it, be careful because you're going to download it.
I'm downloading it on my PC, but I will be traveling for the month of September, like for the Jewish holidays and stuff, and I'm not going to have my computer. So should I also download it on my laptop, or?
Yes, I think it would be good to have it in your laptop if you're traveling. It will make sense.
What is it? Something that I can use interchangeably? Like if I'm doing a project on here, will I have the same login on my laptop?
Yes. And you could email the files to yourself or save them on the Google Drive.
Okay, so is there a way you can email us this link so that, because I'm on Zoom here and I'm not going to have this link.
Actually, this link is available in the class website. Remember we talked about Blackboard? When you go to Blackboard and you go to announcements, I already sent this in announcements, I think.
So it's the same link. Okay, great, thanks.
Yeah, I think, let me make it right now. I'm going to put the announcement. Let's do it right now. Create announcement. So this will be there permanently. Download. Okay. I'm glad you asked me. Good idea for people who are not in class. SketchUp, Make. So Make is not the professional version 2017. I'm going to put the link here. Make sure you download 2017. I do this every semester and someone chooses to be fancy and then later on they say, I'm sorry, it crashed, it's not working, and we have to start all over again. So I'm going to make it bold just in case, just so people would listen to me. There's a method to the madness. So I'm going to send this to all of you. Thank you, Liba, for suggesting that. Submit. So after class, you'll find it.
Now, are we going to be using metric or inches?
We're going to be working inches.
Okay.
So is it downloading for you guys? Are you guys with me still?
Yes.
Okay. I thought I closed Zoom by mistake, which might happen sometimes. So is it downloading? If anybody have technical problems, you can share a screen and I can show you how to walk through the installation. Don't be shy, I'm here to help. Rick, are you doing better?
I'm downloading on it. I'll let you know how it's going.
Good.
I just installed it. I was just completing the setup.
Excellent. You guys are fast. Ethan, are you right?
Yeah, it's installed.
Excellent. Wow, you guys are fast.
Mine is still taking time, so.
Okay, we'll wait. Marina, you're right?
Still installing.
Right. I'm gonna take a little break. I'll be right back in a minute. Install you guys on your own, no pressure.
Did somebody mention before that they were gonna be using their laptop, or moving around a lot recently?
Yeah, I'm gonna be, but I'm not even trying to install it on my laptop yet. I'm first doing it on my desktop, but
Which laptop are you using exactly?
I have, it's like a Porsche laptop. I don't even know. It's like from the company Porsche. That's all I know.
Huh. Okay, just because usually these things can be a bit graphically intensive, so it might heat up the computer, but like just depending on what computer you're using, it might heat up the computer just because graphically intensive stuff tends to do that. So just a fair warning.
Thanks, I guess. I mean, it's just, I would download it on my laptop now, but my laptop's dead and I'm out of outlets in this room. And I don't want to unplug anything because then I might unplug this computer.
No,
That's
you can have it as
What
many
you can
computers
do
as you
is
need
check
to.
the minimum requirements for the program.
Yeah, that.
I have no idea what any of you guys are saying. I literally don't know how to use technology besides like my phone and like emails. So
I mean, if you're not doing anything fancy, it should work fine, I guess.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's the program is powerful, but it does not take that much space. I think you should be able to work on most laptops, unless it's ancient. So you should be okay.
Yeah, as long as it's like a 64-bit system, or if you're using Windows, then it should be fine.
Rick, how are you doing? Rick, you got it?
Yes, yeah, it's copying the files slowly, but it's filling up. Yes, there we go now. Yeah. Took a while for it to start, but now it's copying.
Good.
Yes.
So.
wait, so do we do free pro trial or try SketchUp free?
No, we're just using a regular version. We're not using Pro.
Yeah, don't click pro. They're trying to con you into doing that one. Don't listen to
So we
them.
just press try SketchUp free
Excellent. Yes. Try SketchUp.
or just start using, oh no, that's not button. Try
Try
SketchUp.
SketchUp free. So look, I have here.
No. She's talking about like when you first open it, how it says free pro trial or try SketchUp free. Just click start using SketchUp in the bottom right of that, and it should be.
Thank you.
To
Yeah.
Yeah.
See here,
On the bottom right.
This
Hold
one.
on, I'll
Do
be
you
right
see it? Liba, do you see it? This one.
Yeah.
So
I guess while we're waiting, did anyone use a Game Boy Advance growing up?
So what do? I press, it says login failed. Do
So
we make an account or?
I
we do-
have.
I don't think you need an account. I think you can.
when you're first setting up SketchUp and it has the options for the Pro, try SketchUp free and stuff like that, on the bottom right there should be an option that says start using SketchUp. If you click that, it'll that's what we're clicking.
Okay, but what template do we choose?
We're going to be using inches.
Inches. The first one, simple template or like architectural design?
Yeah, simple.
So now do we go to activating, or what do we do next? I think it's installed.
If you install it, click on it, it would start. When it would just run itself.
What do I click on? Activating?
Can you share your screen? I don't know what you're clicking on, so it's hard for me to tell.
Will it download? Oh, wait a second. Let's see.
So eventually you get to this place where it's inches, simple template. And you would see an environment looks like this environment. I'll wait till the rest of us get to it.
How do you check which template you're using?
They give you an option to say simple template inches. You can change it. It's not that critical, by the way. Or you can close and reopen. How are you guys doing?
I'm good.
Good.
Marina, you all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to make sure we are on the same page so we can be moving forward.
So if there's nowhere to log in, then how am I going to connect this to my laptop?
You reinstall it, install it twice, install it once here and once there.
No, I get that, but what I mean is, let's say I start a project here,
I
and
see.
how,
You
will
email it to yourself. You email it to yourself and you download it into the other version of the
got
software.
it. Thank
Or
you.
if you or if you have like a
It's a
flash
pen
drive you're
drive.
not using, you could transfer the files between the two.
Do you guys use Gmail accounts? If you have a Gmail account, you can store it in the Google Drive for free and have a folder where all your work is there. In case, because sometimes your younger brother spills coffee on your machine and you lose your computer and you lose all your work. So it's really good to back up on a cloud, like put it on Google Drive, put it somewhere outside more than one place, because this is your investment. You'll be graded on your project, so make sure they're always safe and there's a backup copy. Who's this cute baby, Liba? Is your own child, of course?
Yeah, this is my daughter, Margot. She's going to be in class with us.
Hi, Margot. She's starting really early. She's my youngest student. Thank you.
Yeah. Margot, say hi to everyone.
I turned off my background because I didn't want to get any bad imagery for the. I was like, ooh, wait a minute.
No, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't bad, but
No, I know it's.
I'm glad we have Margot in class. Thank you, Margot, for helping us. When we get into a difficult problem, maybe she can help us solve it. We can use her brain. Are we ready to start, you guys? Everybody has SketchUp up and running?
I have it downloaded, but now, what do I have to do to open it?
You double click on it and it would load.
So it should open on your home page, and
My homepage, where?
yeah, we're clicking the SketchUp 2017 icon.
The only icon. Uh,
Yep.
let's see. The only icon I got was SketchUp Help, Office, Bing. Yeah, I don't have an icon.
When you downloaded the folder, you finish the download. Did you double click on that item to install?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It installed.
Don't worry
Yeah.
about it, Rick. This is being recorded and I can stick with you after class for a minute. And
Okay, that'd be fine. Yeah, I don't know what happened.
no worries. So you can watch us and this will be recorded and we can do this twice after class. So when you open the program, you guys, you should all see this screen. Some of you see this tablet on the side. Some of you would not have it showing up, right? Most of you don't have this one, do you?
That's the toolbar, correct? Or the quick toolbar?
Do we have that?
I do not have that.
Okay, I'm gonna close mine and show you what to do. So the most important thing, when I open the software, I made sure I'm working in inches and feet. I'm gonna close mine one more time so I will show you what happens. So I have the SketchUp 2017 shortcut. Do you know how to make a shortcut? And I park my shortcut in my toolbar taskbar here. Oops, I clicked the wrong one. Rick, can you, yeah. Nick, you have something in your background if you don't mind muting.
Oh.
You have a fan there or something and it's making this echo sound?
I don't. Is it like a beeping noise you hear?
It's like a fan or a...
Oh, I have my ceiling fan running. It gets really hot down here. My bad.
No worries. It's just the mic was picking it up. Sorry, I by mistake opened something wrong and now I'm lost in it. So I want to open SketchUp 17. And when I load it, see how it comes to this, it says choose template or start using SketchUp. If I go to the arrow there, I can choose this little teeny triangle. So I want license. Template, see this template there? If I click this arrow, I can choose simple template, inches and feet. Start using SketchUp. So I open to this page, which is going to take a minute. I'm going to mute. Do you mind if I do that? Can you mute yourself, Nick?
I am muted.
So whose fan do we hear?
It's Rick's mic.
Oh, Rick. Rick,
Yes.
can you mute yourself if you don't mind? We're hearing what's your background. I see. Thank you so much. Only when you need to talk, you can turn it on. So when a SketchUp opens, it opens like this, right? You see this big screen. There's a bunch of icons on the top, and it's empty like this. See, your mouse moves an arrow, and there's a guy in the middle of the screen. Everybody has that picture? Please let me know so I can. Okay, good. Thumbs up. We got it? Okay.
Yes.
For Libby, you're right?
Oh, how do I use SketchUp and also have the video of you watching it?
Can you do it half the screen? If you do half screen, I think you can do it like you can click the edge of the screen.
Does that work doing the SketchUp? I could make the SketchUp half screen.
Yes, you can make the SketchUp half screen. See how I shrunk mine?
Yeah, I don't. When I go to the edge, it doesn't do anything.
See how I shrunk the SketchUp and I shrunk.
I think he's talking about the Zoom full screen. Just like double click at the top of it and it should go to like the minimize.
See how Zoom is taking the whole thing and now I'm moving it smaller.
Yeah, but I'm saying for when I have SketchUp open and I go to the edge of the screen.
Yeah, there's a way to make SketchUp not fill the whole screen, do half screen.
Yeah, how do I do that?
Yeah, I slide and I stretched it from the edge.
Yeah, you have like a white 2 arrows when you go to the edge.
Yes, does that work for you?
I don't have that. I just have the pointer still.
Are you if you click outside the edge to the edge of the drawing? See this box in the upper right hand corner?
Yeah.
Click it smaller first, and then you can stretch. See this is square?
Oh, got it.
It worked?
Yeah, thank you.
And now I can. That's a very good question. See, I had no idea that was happening for you without you telling me. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
These are all good. Dominic, you're fine?
Sorry, yes, I'm fine.
Good. So now we're going to add the toolbars. I'm going to go to view. You guys, when I take a new class, I make sure there's a notebook next to me. It's hard to show the image because of the virtual background. I'm going to get rid of the virtual background. One of my requirements for this class is to keep a notebook with you, because having a notebook and being able to write notes is your key to success. I know we think we have photographic memory, but I'll tell you that to get the big toolbars, I need to do the following. I go to view. So I'm going to write myself a note. I say SketchUp.
A regular notebook?
A regular notebook. So you can write it down. So when you go back to work tomorrow and you said, how does this work? You have a record. So how do I access toolbars? I open SketchUp and I go to the view. I'm going to write myself a note, view. And when you click view, I need to check toolbars. See this toolbars? I'm going to write another note, view, toolbars. And then I go and I click toolbars. Then this window opens. See that window?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
I check large tool set. What is large tool set? See this one here? Check. It brings this box back in. It's very easy to lose it. So it's very important to know how to get it back. I get toolbars and then I click large tool check with a check. Toolbars. Did that work?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we have this now we can work. I'm going to close this one because I'm done. Okay. So SketchUp, I mean, most 3D software used to have hundreds of tools, and this company, which started just about 10 years ago, decided to make it very streamlined and simple, and they get rid of all the complicated tools and made it very easy. So this toolbar is organized. And for example, like right now, if I were you, I would draw an icon of the toolbar, and I say in the bottom of it, see in the lower bottom of it, there is this this toolbar that has a hand. You see that hand? If you click on the hand and click on the screen, you can move the guy to the left and to the right and up and down. So I know that hand, I'm going to draw on my pen with my piece of pencil. Hand means pan, which is panning, being able to move right and left. So I know what the hand does: up and down, left and right. Let's play with it for a while. Does that work?
Yes.
You guys all have mouse for your computers? I highly recommend buying a mouse. It's very hard to do the software. It will slow you like 50% and waste so much of your time if you don't have a mouse. You can buy yourself a mouse for $10 and will save you a lot of time. You don't have to buy a book or anything else, but buy a mouse. Are we good? So the first thing is panning. We can do this, right? We can pan up and down. Marina, you're good? So we're panning in a 3D environment. If we can't navigate the space, we will be in trouble, because how are we going to do the work? The second tool is the orbit tool. Let's click it. See how there are two arrows that dance around each other? Like this, it's a spinner. One hand is for panning, and the other tool is a spinner. There are two arrows that are dancing with each other. You see this icon? So the icons are made, if you hover over the icon for a while, it tells you what it does. How it says orbit, the camera view about the model. So I'm going to try it. Look what happens when I spin. I'm now traveling around the guy. Even though the guy does not have a back, he keeps facing us. And I can, if I press down with the mouse, I can travel from below. And I can, so I'm looking at the sky. I'm underneath the guy. If I press it down, I can see the background, the ground level. And that's the sky, that's the horizon. But see how I'm traveling around the guy?
Yeah.
Yes? Ethan, is that working?
Yes.
Lois, you good? Thumbs up? Thumbs up, yes? The spinning work, excellent, thank you. Now, what do you think this magnifying lens does?
Zooms in and out.
Yeah, so I'm gonna click zoom. If I press down, like I want to see what kind of guy this watch this guy is wearing. He has an iWatch, right? What kind of shoes does he have? I'm zooming, but I can't see his shoes. So I zoom and then use the pan to move up. Now I can see what kind of shoes he's wearing. Are these Skechers, you guys? What do you guys think these are? Low budget, high budget? So another thing, if you have a mouse and use the wheel.
Low budget.
Low budget. If you use the wheel on the mouse, you can zoom away. You see how I'm using the hand and the wheel. If you have a wheel on your mouse, most mice have right and left and a wheel in the middle. If you use the wheel, you can zoom in and zoom out. Even if I'm in orbit and I use the wheel, I can still zoom in and zoom out. Are we good with that?
Yep.
Pro tip: if you guys want to reset your camera, go to camera on the tool on the top bar, and then scroll to ISO. If you guys want to reset it to the stock camera position.
Yeah. Camera. I don't know if do I have ISO?
Camera standard views and then ISO.
I don't. Oh, you have that.
What the?
Okay, I got it. I just cut the guy. I can zoom out. ISO is this one from here too. It's the same thing. But
yeah.
Not that yet. We're not there yet. I don't want to confuse them with this thing yet. So these are the navigation tools. What I mean by navigation, we're not creating anything yet. We're just traveling in the space. So these 6 tool palettes are always in the same place. They do the same thing. The hand moves left and right. The orbit spins around. The zoom zooms, right? So, okay, this other zoom, sometimes I get lost. Say I zoom so much and I live in black space and I know where I am. If I click the zoom lens with the 3 arrows, look what happens. It does zoom extents. It takes the whole picture and make it fit into one image. Do you guys see that?
Yep.
Liba, you're right?
Yeah, I'm following along, I think.
Good, good. So I'm zooming in, zooming out, and I'm orbiting. So far, I have not created anything yet. Now, the other tool that I use a lot is this arrow, which is a select tool. If I click select and click on an item, see how it gets highlighted? So this tells the program, I want to do something with this item. So by selecting the arrow, I highlight an item. Let's say I select the item and I click see this eraser, this block next to the arrow, diagonally across. That's the eraser. If I click eraser, the guy gets erased. But listen, I forgot, I need to keep him. So if I make a mistake in any software, I have the option to undo. I go to edit, undo. He's back. So if you make a mistake, the program allows you to keep going back 6, 7 steps behind. So don't worry about making mistakes. You can always undo your mistakes. By the way, that does not work in real life. So we're good with the undo?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. So the other tool that we use, this paint bucket, we're not ready for it yet. The pencil tool is where we start. Can I ask you guys, when was the last time you've taken a drawing class? Or if ever? Who has ever taken?
Back in Clarkstown North.
High school?
Yeah.
Excellent. What about you, Lewis? When was the last time you've taken a drawing class? Anybody taken a pencil drawing class where you drew drafting, or what about art classes? When's the last time you've taken an art class?
High school.
High school. So it's okay. I mean, I just want to make an assessment. So when we use
I just want to say I'm not good at drawing.
good, this program will do the drawing for you. You don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
Another thing, I'm never convinced that nobody's good at drawing. Everybody who says I'm not good at drawing, whenever they take a class with me, by the end they become experts. I don't know how it happens. I think it's, if you have good eyes and have a working hand, you should be able to draw. You'll be surprised how easy it is. We're not here going for artistic, we're going for scientific. So this pencil tool is your first tool. Click on the tool, click on the ground, and drag a line. See how my line is green? It's green because it's going on the green axis. When I'm done with my line, if I click escape on the keyboard, it ends. So I'm gonna draw another line. I'm gonna draw a line in this direction, the red direction. Escape, it ends. So now I can orbit around my 2 lines. I'm looking at them from above. So I change my angle from looking sideways to looking from above on these 2 random lines. Is that working? So I click line, begin, I drag it, and I end it. And I click.
Mine ends automatically.
Good.
Okay.
But sometimes it keeps continuing, like in this case where I wanted to end, I click escape. You know, escape is in the upper left-hand corner of your keyboard. Good? Libby, are you with us on this?
Wait, so I get that we take the pencil to draw the lines, but why specifically this was just you drawing?
We want to see if this program draws lines. We can't make fancy items unless we make very basic items. So I'm trying different lines. Notice the program is making my lines parallel. So I can, if I drew a line, click the beginning, this line is crooked, right? But these 2 lines are horizontal. And the program wants you to do accurate lines. So see how it's making it red? So the program wants you to draw either parallel, and if you intentionally want to do it in an angle, you click beginning and you do an angle. So I want you to be comfortable with making lines. And you know, in every software or any sport, you have to mess around with the product till you get to know it. If you don't play with it and see what it does, you don't know how it works. Are we okay with drawing lines, you guys?
Yes.
How do we undelete something again? I forgot. Like, let's say we deleted a line and we want to bring it back.
And edit, undo.
Okay. Thanks.
Welcome. So after drawing lines, so let's say I want to make a rectangle. We're going to make a chessboard. How big is the average chessboard, you guys, you think? Like a chessboard, like for playing chess, small one. Like 12 inches by 12 inches. Let's do a 12-inch line. Watch this. So in the corner of your screen, there is a box that says length there. And do you guys see it? Especially if there is a box that says length. So when I click on a line, watch what happens. If I click and
I don't see it.
it should be in the bottom right-hand corner. See how it says 1.1 foot 2 1/8. If I keep dragging it, it's all. I have to zoom out a little bit more.
On my screen on the right side, it keeps on showing like a drawing of the line tool. Like it's.
This is the instructor, but in the bottom of that box.
Oh, instructor.
You have instructor, but if you look in the bottom of the box itself, do you see the length? Like this one here. See how it says length?
Oh, length. Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
The watch is 7 7/8. It's 8 inches. I zoomed in more so I can see what I'm doing. 10 3/4, 11 and see, it's doing fractions, and it's really a hard thing to do to reach 12. So instead of doing it by dragging it, I'm going to type it. I'm going to type 12 and enter. So by doing that, I have a 12-inch line. One more time, watch. I clicked, I dragged in the green direction, and before clicking the second point, I just typed 12 and do enter. So I made a 12-inch line. For me to confirm that this was, did you guys do the 12-inch line? Let's see if it's working for everybody. So I click the beginning and I type 12 and I typed enter. Watch me do a vertical line. I click the beginning. I'm going the red direction, and see how the box says 7. I type 12. See how it says 12, enter. It automatically knows I'm working in inches, so it gives me 12 inches.
Wait, how do you do that again? So
no worries. So I click the line, beginning, I drag. See how it's while I'm dragging, the numbers are changing in the bottom. See, it says 8, 12. I didn't click the second point. I click the beginning and I'm dragging.
Okay.
I'm going to type 12, enter.
I can't
okay.
find to put in the link.
The box at the bottom, you can't find it?
No.
Would you mind sharing your screen and we can do it? You know how to share a screen? I'm going to stop sharing from my end and you're going to share from your end. Stop share.
Okay.
Thank you for volunteering because that would help. Okay, good. So take the, first of all, take the box of the whole SketchUp and raise it up a little bit. It's to the top box. Yeah. See how there's dimensions in the bottom?
No, I don't.
On the bottom of your screen.
Oh, now I see. So it was just like that. That's why it wasn't working.
Okay, before we do this, go to orbit. You know, the orbit tool next to the hand. Turn the view out and look at this object from above. Yeah, good. That's from below. You want to be from above, right?
Oh.
Okay, and zoom in on it a little bit more with the wheel.
With
the mouse. You have a mouse?
Yeah.
The middle wheel will allow you to zoom if you actually excellent. See, good. And now make the view straight. Straighter. That's pretty good.
I don't.
That's fine. It takes a way to learn how to ride a bicycle. It's like riding. Okay, take the hand and pull it down.
Wait.
The hand tool. Yeah. Pan it down. Okay. Now this is up. Pan it down so we can see the two rectangles you drew. Excellent. Now see the select arrow. Go to the select arrow.
This?
Yeah.
Okay.
Double click on this box. Double click. This is one click. Click twice. See how it selected the shape and the full line. Click delete on your keyboard.
My keyboard.
Delete. You see the delete button? Okay, see how it's gone? And do the one next to it and do delete as well. Select. Double click. Click twice, right? No, this was one click. Undo.
Sorry, should I put myself on mute?
It's okay. Double click one more time. And you click delete. Good. So let's go back to the line tool.
The line tool.
One above, that's the square. That's not the line. The one above it. Thank you.
This one.
Okay. Now click and drag. Once, okay, see, it's correct. It's crooked. Undo. The undo is Control Z.
Okay.
Okay. One click, gentle. And hold on a second. Make sure it's red. The line has to turn red. Make sure it's going the red direction. See that? Now just type while it's red, type 12 and enter.
Wait, type 12 while you're doing that?
Yes. Undo. One more time.
Now Control Z is not working.
One more time. Okay. Okay. Go to line again.
Okay, now it's here.
Line.
So the line.
You don't have to click in the box. While the line is being drawn, click the beginning of the line. One click and drag it. Let go of the mouse and just type 12 in the keyboard. No, you don't unclick, undo. One more time.
How do I let go of the mouse without letting go of the click? How do I like not touch the mouse, but also touch the mouse?
No, you leave the mouse alone, you touch the keyboard. Undo one more time. It's okay.
Oh, you just type 12. You don't have to click on this.
You don't have to click on it. I'm glad we did this because it's confusing.
Sorry.
You're being an excellent student by showing us how am I doing it wrong. Make sure it's red. It's not red anymore, right? And go back in the direction where okay. Let go of the mouse.
We are to do it with the toddler on my lap, so
you're gonna get extra point for that.
she's like
in a high chair.
She just screams if I put her down. Okay.
One more time.
Margot, we're just gonna go on the floor for 1 second, okay? I think maybe someone else.
Or maybe bring it up. I can't live with that guilt.
Okay, let's just.
So you click the line.
Yeah. It's not
Let's do it later. Okay, someone else will demonstrate. Can you share? Someone else will show you. Thank you.
Okay, how do I unshare my screen now? Stop share.
Stop share. Okay. Anybody wants to draw a line? Victor, would you like to volunteer? Or Nick?
Yeah.
You can share screen.
Okay. Let me just.
This will be recorded and we all can watch it later, you guys. Don't worry about it.
Okay. So we're gonna. Are you guys able to see? Is it screen? Is it?
Ken, go ahead. Thank you.
Okay. So we're gonna start here. All right. The line tool. Let's start. Yeah, let's start here. So we're gonna start this. When the line goes green, it will lock into position when you're starting to draw on an axis. So it will go green or red depending on which one. Since this is I believe this is the x-axis on this grid.
Yes.
And that's the y. The blue one is z. So let's start with the x-axis. So we're gonna just draw out a line once you click on a point. And then before you click anything else, you hit 12.
And enter.
And then hit enter. It's locked in that position and it's now 12 inches or 1 foot. Now we go to the Y, same thing, except now the line is green. Locked that in, not clicking anything, type 12, hit enter. Now it's locked to 12. And then in this case, since I'm making a square, I think it's gonna try to automatically try to complete the square. So it'll stop at a certain point and lock there. So then you can click that and then just complete the square. I believe I did that correctly. So let me just.
This will work. I so appreciate that you're doing it. So as you see, the program wants to help you make good, accurate drawings. It's working with you and it's giving you hints and suggesting what you can do to make things happen. Anyone, everybody else is okay with drawing the square, you guys?
Was that a good enough demonstration?
Excellent demonstration. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Nick.
Okay, I'm gonna unshare my screen. If I can get back to the screen. Whoops.
Part of the training. Marina, you're right with this?
Yeah.
Did you make a square at your end?
Yeah.
Louis, you good?
Stop video. Oh,
DJ, you're all right?
Yeah, I'm all good.
Excellent. So what's nice about what Nick and you, I'm going to share my screen myself.
yeah, I just forgot how to. Oh, there we go. Stop share. There we go.
So I'm going to share from my end. The magic of SketchUp is after you draw, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to draw. See, I can always look at the colors. 12. 12. So I made my first rectangle. If you draw 4 lines and they intersect and they close the shape, it will give you a surface automatically. See how I have a surface? I have 4 lines and a surface. So the magic of SketchUp, or the genius of this program, is if you draw any 4 lines. Ethan, you're good with this?
Yeah.
And also, so I'd like to kind of, sometimes, I use my orbit to make sure that, see, from the angle, it looks crooked. But when I look at it from above like this, with the orbit tool, now it's square. I need to look at it like a diamond like this. Now, the next tool that we'll be using a lot is this fantastic tool. This is called the push-pull tool. So now this is the drawing aspect, and this is the building. So this is the orbiting. This is the drawing tools. And this is the building. So this icon, this looks like a rectangle with an arrow. Do you see it? When I click push pull, do you see the dots are highlighted on my shape? So it's telling me I'm grabbing the dots. So I press down with my left hand mouse and I lift up and I made myself a box. So I didn't measure it. I just lifted up randomly, currently. So I made my first shape. I'm going to undo. I select the push-pull bar and I lift up the shape and I'll go to orbit and have myself a box. I made a box. Yes?
Yeah.
So as you see with the hand now, I can move the box to the right, the left, up and down. With a zoom, I can zoom in. With the orbit, I can orbit my shape. How are you guys doing? Marina, is that working?
Yeah.
I'm going to undo because I don't want to be randomly making shapes. I want them to be precisely the right height. So I'm going to click push pull. While I'm lifting, I'm going to type 18, which is 18 inches. 18, enter, and it's 18 inches high. So the program listens to your types. Whatever you type, it responds to right away. I'm going to undo one more time. So I click push pull.
I'm not, sorry, I'm not holding my daughter anymore. Do you think we could try that again? So I just missed all of that.
Do it. I'll watch you from here.
Okay, so should I try sharing screen again?
Yeah, go ahead. Let me stop share from my end.
Let's hope she just lets me do this.
Mm-hmm.
So we go here to pencil. We get a red line and we type 12.
Yeah. And enter.
That's what I do.
Enter. Then we go up the green
Wait.
direction.
Okay, now we do what?
No, you did 2 lines. Undo. Zoom out. Also, you're too far.
Okay, so how do I get my screen back to regular? This.
Yeah, okay. And then begin there, click, type 12, enter. And then go up.
What do you mean? Like from here?
You see, you click twice.
How do I, why do I keep clicking
Undo,
twice?
Control Z, because you kept clicking, you didn't escape the command. Okay, that's 12. Okay, one click, 12, enter. Now go up, 12 and enter. Go to the left, continue 12 and enter. Connect it to the beginning. Beautiful. Now,
Yay.
now click the push-pull tool.
Which is which one?
One above, go 3 above. It's a rectangle with an arrow. See that one? Click, lift
Press.
up, type 16. And now look at the orbit tool. Well, let's look at it from eye level. We're looking from above. Now the orbit is the one with the 2 arrows down next to the hand. The one next to the hand, go down from the hand for, yeah, that one. Okay, so this looks much taller than 16 inches. We can fix it. Okay, I want to introduce you to a new tool. See the tape measure to the left side? Go up. Next to the tape measure, hold on a second. The one next to it is the measuring tool. So click the edge of the box that you drew and drag it sideways. No, the line itself, yeah, click the line. See how it's 2'5"? And we want it to be 16. So we made a mistake. So you can double check your work by measuring it.
So how do I fix it?
We can move it. We can fix it. We can undo. Are you good with the Control Z? One more time. Click Escape. Escape on the keyboard. Undo, Control Z. Okay, now click Push Pull. One more time. Push and type 16 this time around. 16. Enter. Excellent. See, now it's working because you have to really precisely. It's just an issue of using it and practicing it. Can you stop your share? I want to share my screen. So guys, between now and next class, you need to practice how to do this. And the best practice for you. Dominic, you're back. Okay. So what I need to do is.
So how do I save this to Google Drive?
Before we get to that,
Okay.
First we have to give it a name. So I'm going to go to File. Every time you start a project, we're already too far. We should give it a name before we lose it, because sometimes the computer crash and all your work will be wasted. Click Save As. Save As. I'm going to call it Box Test. What's today's date? 9/1. SketchUp, right? I'm gonna put my name as well, so I will know it's my project. I put my name, I put the name of the class. Now I'm gonna leave it on my desktop. So I named it a name, and I click Save. Do you guys have, anybody of you has class in a minute, or you guys can wait another 5 minutes? Do you have class? Anybody's in a hurry? If you can wait 1 more minute, I'm gonna show you one last thing.
Yeah.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes.
I typed in the file name.
Mhm.
Box test 9/1 SketchUp Ethan.
Yes.
I press save, and it said the file name is now valid.
Maybe you put a dot. Did you put a slash instead of a dash?
Oh yeah.
It does not. Most Microsoft Word documents don't like slash. They like dashes.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So I made my file and I save it in my desktop. If you have a Google Drive, watch this. I have a Google Drive. I'm going to go to my Google Drive under. I can make a folder and call it SketchUp 106.
How did you get to the Google Drive? That was under what?
Picture of you in Google and Gmail. You know,
Yeah.
that's there. You have access to Google Drive. Do you see it?
Okay.
And there I'm going to create new. I'm going to make a folder and call it SketchUp 106. So now I have a folder. Oops, what did I do? I made a mistake. I meant to do new folder. SketchUp 106. Create. So I have a folder, and now the folder is empty.
Oh, can you go back to you started at home once you got to the drive?
You know, this icon, the dots next to the picture of you in Google Drive.
In Google Drive?
There's an icon for the drive. Do you see it?
No, how do I get to the Google Drive?
Are you in Gmail?
In Gmail? No, I go to Gmail first.
Yeah, do you have a Gmail account?
Yeah.
You go to Gmail, and from Gmail, there's an these icons take you to Drive.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got it now. I think, yeah.
I made a folder in my Drive. I called it 106, and now I can go. Sorry, I can go to my desktop and drag. Where is my SketchUp file? See the box test? I'm gonna drag it from here to there. Liba, see how I have a copy of it? I can access it from anywhere. This is very important to have this folder, you guys. If otherwise, you're gonna lose all your work.
Okay, so I did my drive. I
Yeah.
pressed new folder.
Huh.
And then I go to this. And then I type.
Yeah.
I type in SketchUp 106.
Yeah.
Create.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now you can drag files from your desktop into this folder.
And if you want to get back to Drive quickly, just type drive.google.com. It'll take you instantly to your Drive page.
See how it's here? Drive. Thank you so much. Okay. Before next class, you guys, I think because we want to be so comfortable, we can be zooming through.
Sorry, one more thing.
Yes.
Where was the folder that you dragged into the Google Drive?
I named my file SketchUp test, and I saved it to my desktop. So I dragged.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
That's it.
And then you drag that into it?
Yeah. I mean, currently we didn't do anything fancy. We just made a box. But by next week, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna have some homework by what's today? By Monday. Well, Monday is a holiday, right? So I won't see you till next Wednesday. And since it's the whole week, I want you to do this following the whole week. This coming week, you guys, you are going to write your name, this style, not using it in. Oops! Oh my God! I clashed. Luckily, I saved it. If I didn't give my program a name, I would have lost my work.
I gave it a name, but I don't see it as a shortcut in my desktop.
But it went to your drive, didn't it?
You see, you have a shortcut.
Yes.
I don't have that shortcut.
But open it from Google Drive. It doesn't matter.
No, I'm saying I need to put that. I didn't put that in Google Drive yet.
Okay.
The file.
You still have it, right?
Yeah. Right now, I saved it on SketchUp itself. So how do I put it from there to Google Drive?
You save it on your desktop first. Save a copy, a shortcut.
Yeah.
Probably save to your downloads folder.
Oh, to download folder.
Maybe you can go on File, Open. It should be in there.
And then okay.
If you go to File.
Or save another one and see what folder.
Oh, okay.
Then,
Yeah, I see that now.
Here, it's under Recent. I see it there.
Yeah.
So what I need you to do, you guys, before next week, you will attempt to do this the best of your abilities. You're gonna write your name there's a shortcut to type text in SketchUp. Don't use that. You want to do it line by line. So my name is Kader. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna go to the line. I'm gonna draw a K. I'm gonna make my best to make it look as attractive. It doesn't matter if it's funky and not perfect. We're just practicing. So I'm gonna make a K. Oh, did I close? Oh, look what happens. My lines were not in the same plane. I have to be careful not to rush.
And just to make sure, every time that it's a blue line, that's the z-axis. That's the one that goes up and down.
Yeah, by mistake, I rushed. And the program has a smart snap thing. So I'm going to use them to. So when the thing is in the same plane, it'll give it. So I'm going to make mine, let's say 6 inches high. So are you guys writing notes? What are we doing? We're going to make our letters in 3D like this. And each letter will be 6 inches high. And I'm trying to.
6 inches?
Yeah. So I'm going to make an H. See, it will help you kind of become familiar. It does not have to be perfect. We just want you to familiar yourself with being able to go.
Now, do you want us to save this as a separate file, or do you want us to put this under the cube file?
I'm going to click save. I'm going to call it my name.
Okay, so this is separate from the cube file we just did.
The cube file we can throw away. It was just a silly practice.
Ah, okay.
Just so we will be, I'm going to make sure it's on my desktop. Save.
Oh,
So now I can delete this. I don't want to even need this anymore.
You said we should practice over the weekend? I mean, until the
We're
next
gonna write our
class?
name, all our letters. See, this is the practice. The practice is.
This is the practice, okay.
So I'm going to try to do this. A. So try to make it as neat and as attractive as you can.
Where would we submit our work when we're finished?
Don't submit it yet. I want to see it. I want to bring it next week. I'm not making this into an assignment. This is just practice. It will force you to like deal with the program.
Did you just press delete to get rid of that piece in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I am doing this letter by letter. Notice that if I click this one and drag it to that one, it lines it up. So I need to write my entire name, Kader, K-H-A-D-E-R. So it will take practice, but the good news is when you go to YouTube and do SketchUp practice, you'll find there's a lot of people out there who have tutorials for you for free. So there is this guy here says, watch this before you get started. He has 14 minutes training. I'm going to put this in the chat. And this will give you a place.
Hey guys, today I'm going to go.
So there's hundreds of people out there who will help you figure out what I missed. But I'm going to put this in the chat. But the most important thing is for you to sit and try. Give an hour of your time to writing your name. And that will make you get used to the tools, the hand, the pan, the zoom, the orbit, drawing accurately. And this will be your challenge between now and next Wednesday. But I need to rely on you to do this because it's like, this is not about grade. It's about you. If you're comfortable and you get this under your belt, the rest of the semester you will cruise. So it makes sense. I'm trying to find a creative way to draw a D. There is no right answer as long as you just try. So I'm making my D looks like this. I can always erase with the eraser and I can select a surface and delete it. So this will give you a chance to play with all these tools. And next week you bring it and show it to class. We take turns. It will be embarrassing if you have come empty-handed. So you want to show that you really belong to this team and you're capable of doing these things. So you can edit, you can move. The more you play with the program, the more you realize, wow, this is fun. I can make my own logo. So I'm going to put this in the chat. And I don't want to take you guys for too long beyond class time. You guys have lives to live and things to do. This is the video in terms if you need help. And I'm going to share the recording from this class as well. Any questions before we leave?
Professor, I wonder
I'm good.
if I could get you for a minute or two after, because my program is, I haven't been able to bring it up, so.
Okay, stay in class. If you guys have to leave, thank you very much. I'm going to end the recording. Stop recording.